Hello. It's still morning. It's a little before noon, and I just spent some time in Waffle House, and I'm very sad today, and I'll tell you why. We're in the fight of fights right now between good and evil, and you can poke fun all you want at this truth that is being played out in central Ohio today. There is something very evil about me not being believed that is not the people's fault. It is trickery. And the devil has been employed by my neighborhood. And the disbelief is because of devil worship. I'm going to read to you today what I've written so far. Before I do, at McDonald's, when I arrived this morning, the lobby was locked, and it was past 7 a.m. at 363771. On top of that, a white Cadillac with license plate JIC 9929, which has three symbols that are upside down. It should be 666. Was parked waiting for me to arrive. True story. St. Patrick's Day. A lucky day, considered by the Irish, which I am. BMB 8924 at White Castle back lot. Stalking, then drove to the front and stalked while I searched for a pen. I couldn't find one. I walked to the car from Panera, which is my fourth stop, to get a fucking Wi-Fi signal to inform on social media that my cell phone, the only one I've used the last week to text and make calls, was stolen while I slept. While in my pants pocket, which I sleep in because of the constant home invasions of my property. Between 1:30 a.m. and when I woke up around 7. Because remote neural monitoring can hypnotize victims targeted by government to create outcomes it wants for itself and monetary gain, which is the sole purpose of government today. Because we operate under two constitutions, one signed in 1789 by wise and generous forefathers who gave birth to the freest nation the world has ever known, and one signed by a satanic worshiping group of congressmen in 1871, making money instead of freedom and liberties the priority of government. I know that hypnotism has been used in my torture with R&M because of the experience I had during the court hearing for stalking against the stalker, Arvid Ashby, in November of 2020. I kept nodding off and was unable to keep my eyes open for about 2 minutes during the court proceeding. I scarily heard no voice that put me under, and maintain a belief that it is used repeatedly for my main captor to enter my home, do whatever he pleases to my body, delete his trace of entrance into my home by opening the Wise app on the phone that's mine, and deletes the motion and sound events that are recorded. I would not be very surprised to learn of people hiding out in either the basement or attic who let in my main captor, who pretends to be me and sits in my house, envisioning himself in possession of all my things, and has the technology cover the windows with a normal scene without him present and detectable. And his power and control over everyone and everything grows with every tick of the seconds clock, with every tick of the seconds hand of a clock. While my neighbors anxiously wait for what they want, remaining silent, not helping me, and allowing this hideous technology to expand and overpopulate the globe in our closed system, where God used to exist, and one day very soon, his entire planet will disappear forever, made pitch black, just what the military wanted, and we will spirally move forward in time as the lost planet nobody in the universe can locate, and the one place where God, our creator, lost against the devil because man did not do the right thing. Our own tragic and sad ending will be a reminder for the rest of the universe's outer culture civilizations to worship God and no other God, especially self. Because when you do, and you get what you want, there is always a consequence connected to it that you don't want. This will be the story told for all ages among the connected to the universe civilizations on all planets with life present, where God's diversity and uniqueness are appreciated, celebrated, and loved. God is great. I don't know what it's going to take for my neighbors to wake up out of their fucked up train of thinking. It is time to restore our world. If you're not on board with that, please just get out of the way. You won't be going to heaven anyway. So just go ahead. Find some rope. And instead of skipping rope, use it for something else. Because we don't need people that love to hate. We don't need people who intentionally create harm in others' lives. We don't need it. And your negative influence is gross. Bring back God today.